Here is the 2024 Hyundai Palisade Ultimate Calligraphy. In this video, I'll be going over what trims are available with the Palisade, what safety features you get with this Ultimate Calligraphy model, the exterior, the interior, the infotainment system, and the pricing. If you guys are new here, my name is Jason and I do reviews on vehicles here in Canada, so be sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Also, thank you to 401 Dixie Hyundai. If you are interested in this, be sure to reach out to them and ask for Doug. Now, starting with the different trims that you can get when it comes to the Palisade, like the Urban in either 7 or 8 passenger configuration and the Ultimate Calligraphy. Each of these trims will have their own unique features and options, as well as exterior looks and interior looks. Now, for the safety features that you will get with this Ultimate Calligraphy model, this will include the adaptive cruise control with stop and go, forward collision avoidance assist with car, pedestrian, cyclist detection, and it also has the junction turning, junction crossing, lane change oncoming, lane change side, and evasive steering assist. There's also the blind spot collision warning, lane keeping assist, lane following assist, driver attention warning, parking distance warning for the front and reverse, rear cross traffic collision avoidance assist, safe exit assist, blind view monitor, highway driving assist and highway driving assist 2, remote smart parking assist, and the parking collision avoidance assist for reverse. Now, taking a look at what powers this Ultimate Calligraphy, it has the 3.8 liter Atkinson engine. This is going to give you 291 horsepower and 262 pound-foot of torque. Towing wise, you can tow about 5,000 pounds when equipped properly. Fuel economy wise, you get about 12.2 liters per 100 kilometers in the city and 9.7 liters per 100 kilometers on the highway. The front of the Palisade, you get this very unique looking front end, and this definitely stands out for sure because it's very bold and very big. The bottom area, you do have this aluminum trimming which is in satin, and in the middle there you do have a sensor, plus you have this mini lower grille area with these aluminum pieces. Also are the front safety sensors. Now, as for the grille area, it's made up of these aluminum pieces, which is what makes the front end look aggressive. You've also got the Hyundai badge there as well, and right below that is the front-facing camera. You do have this big aluminum trim that stretches around the grille, and the styling that you see here is exclusive to the Ultimate Calligraphy model. Then you've got a unique setup for your projector headlights with the LED accents, and again, everything on this is very unique. Now, coming to the side of the Ultimate Calligraphy, this vehicle does have winters on, but I will touch on the wheels you typically would get on this. Up top, you do get a dual panel sunroof, with the rear one being fixed. Also are the silver roof rails to match the rest of the SUV. Around the windows is more of the satin chrome trimming, and even the door handles come in the same chrome trim. The side mirrors come body color with the nice styling of the turn signals, along with the side view camera. On the sides at the bottom is more chrome trim, and up by the wheels on the side you do have this marker light. Now, as for the wheels that you do get with this model, this does have the winters like I mentioned, but standard are these 20-inch aluminum alloy wheels with the premium finish, which are also exclusive to the Calligraphy. Coming around to the rear, the bold design continues just like the front. Along the bottom is more satin chrome trim with the dual exhaust setup. Also are the reflectors, the reverse lights, and the rear safety sensors. On the tailgate is the big chrome Palisade lettering, the Hyundai badge, and the H-Track badge. As for the rear lights, these are also LED and do stand out, especially this chrome part here, which also has lights within it. Up top is the rear spoiler with the camera there. Now, opening up the tailgate, since this is a 3-row SUV, you still have a good amount of room back here for any family road trips and just your things in general. Also back here will be the hooks on both of the sides, a 12-volt outlet, a speaker, and you have these buttons here. These will be to power fold the second and third row seats, but for the second row, you can only power fold them down, whereas with the third row, you can power fold them back up as well. This is very convenient if you're in a rush or have your hands tied. And lifting up the carpet area here, you will have a place for the privacy cover. And if you do end up using this, then you can also use this area as extra space. Also, you've got these aluminum protectors as well. Entering into the rear of the Palisade, I love the interior on this. As you can see, it pops. At the bottom, you have space for a water bottle, and then you have a speaker down here as well. The armrest area is in leather, and on this section here, you've got 2 cup holders as well. Plus, you've got this cool aluminum trim. There's also this area here where you've got this perforated section with the nice design. Above is this unique trim that you will notice throughout the interior. And the top section of the door trim is in brown. Even by the door handle is another speaker. And then the second row also gets the sunshades. Now as for the seats, let's start off in the third row. And to get back here, it's pretty easy. You just press this button here at the top or on the side of the seat, and the seat slides forward. Now back here, it's pretty nice actually, and you can fit 2 adults pretty comfortably. But if you do end up adding 3 adults back here, it may be a bit tight. There's also a good amount of legroom back here, so that won't be an issue. And these seats do have this nice designing and the stitching and even the perforated sections. Also back here, you do get the cup holders, USB ports, and these buttons, which is to move the third row seats, so the people back here can recline and relax. Now for the second row seats, these are just like the third row in terms of the quality and the designing. There's also the brown piping on them as well. And with the Ultimate Calligraphy, you do get only the 7-passenger seating with the captain's chairs. Also with this model, the second row seats come both heated and vented. You've also got the adjustable armrests here. And since there's no middle seat, you can even access the third row through here as well. Here's what the rear glass panel looks like. And even on the door sill back here, you do have this nice aluminum trim with Palisade on it. Behind the driver and passenger seats are storage pockets, plus mini ones as well. On the sides of the front seats, you do get USB ports, so it's kind of a benefit for the second row people. And on the rear console is the heated and vented buttons, climate control, 12-volt outlet, and a 115-volt plug. Coming to the front of the Ultimate Calligraphy, it's just like the rear but with a bit more space at the bottom, and the speaker here is covered in chrome with the nice designing. Plus with this model, you do get the Harman Kardon sound system. Then are just the usual window and side mirror controls, plus the driver memory seat buttons. As for the front seats, they're very comfy. You still get the same look and designing and even the small details like the rest of the seats. And these seats also come heated and vented. Now for the interior color, you can either get black or this one, which is pearl beige, and this is not available with all exterior colors, only certain ones. The front seats are also power adjustable, and you have this button here which is for the massage feature. And like the rear, up here is the same door sill trim. Underneath are just the pedals and hood latch release. Above will be the tailgate button and the electronic parking brake, then the cluster dimmer, tow, and traction control buttons. The steering wheel is manual adjustable. Now, entering inside, the dashboard has soft material, which is all in brown. There's a speaker here in the middle as well. And another thing with this model will be the microfiber suede headliner, which is a nice touch. Also, you get the heads-up display, which is always a nice thing to have and very convenient. Then you've got this super nice 12.3-inch fully digital cluster. It has all of the nice details. It looks nice, of course, and it's not laggy. On here, you can view all sorts of vehicle information, and some menus will have more things within them. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather and comes heated. Plus, this is also in the pearl beige color, and the sides are in brown. And there's more chrome trim on it as well. On the left side will be the Bluetooth, phone, volume, favorites, and media buttons. The other side has the menu, cruise control, cluster, and lane keep buttons. Behind are also the paddle shifters, also the lighting, high beam, and indicator controls. The other side will have the front and rear wiper controls. The center armrest is a good size, and opening this up, you do have this tray here which you can remove. Then you've got some good deep storage space, along with a USB port and a 12-volt outlet in here. On the center console, there's more of the cool aluminum trimming. And opening up the middle area, here will be the cup holders, a wireless charging area, and you can even use this as storage. There's also a USB port here as well. And I like all of these controls and how they're positioned. It's so easy for the driver to use them. Here is the heated and vented seat buttons and the heated steering wheel. So here you have the shift buttons, which I prefer rather than the bulky shifter. Then the auto hold, different drive and terrain modes. And depending on which you pick, the cluster will change colors. Then is the hill descent control, parking sensor to turn them on or off, auto start stop, and the camera button. Above are the temperature controls, plus I like how this is a touchscreen, which just makes everything so easy. Further up are a few more buttons, so you have the screen and volume controls, the map, nav, radio, media, hazards, radio, favorite, setup, and the volume knob. And underneath the console as well, you've got even more space here, which is always a nice thing to have in an SUV. And here you'll also have another 12-volt outlet and another USB port. Then is this nice 12.3-inch touchscreen similar to the cluster. I like the layout of this and how it doesn't look awkward and sticks out. So here you have the main screen, which is a clean look. Swiping over are a bunch of things, and swiping over again to the next page will be even more things. Now, starting with the map section, it's pretty clear and responsive. There's also the navigation menu here. Then is the phone section once you have it paired. Also is the phone projection, which is for your Apple CarPlay and whatnot. Next is the voice memo. Then is the climate control, or you can use the buttons below. You've also got the valet mode and this passenger talk feature, which is cool. Also, you've got a quiet mode in this. Then a separate section here for your rear climate. Then is just the HD radio. Next is the setup section, and here you have the vehicle section where you can control the safety features and other vehicle settings. Over on the last page will just be the radio, media, blue link again, notifications, and the user manual. And also here are the vehicle cameras, and as you can see, you have a bunch of different angles that you can view, so parking and even towing becomes a breeze. Up top is the mirror, which also turns into a digital mirror. Then is the rear shade control, sunroof control, interior lights, assist, and SOS. Here's the key fob and what it looks like for the Palisade. Now coming around to the passenger side, this unique trimming continues over, and same with the sleek venting style. Then is just your glove compartment. There is no window sticker for this Ultimate Calligraphy, but this does start from about $61,000 Canadian, and this may be minus any dealer discounts or manufacturing rebates if they're being offered. Well, that does it for the review on this 2024 Hyundai Palisade Ultimate Calligraphy. Let me know what you think of this. Do you love it or do you hate it?